Hello my friends, my name is Mekkah, and I welcome you back to my Fire Emblem 5 Thracia 776 Iron Man playthrough. Today we're tackling Chapter 8. The first chapter that's not in the Monster segment, so it's kind of a breather chapter. So hopefully there will be no annoying accidents here. Let's see what it has in store for us. The Knight Carry-On. Yeah, he was kind of a favorite of mine when I first played this game, but now not so much. Nice and short intro. And it's also the first time we're going to see the prep screen. Forgive me if I have to think a little, I'm still a little exhausted from a pretty tiring week. So yeah, we have a prep screen at last. FE4 doesn't really have a prep screen, so but the games before that did, so it's not like a new concept for this game or anything. So you can check the map, of course, check all the kinds of enemies that are on it. You can trade your items around. Now you might notice that some of the menus are a little bit jumbled, but this first command right here, if you're using this patch and you don't know what it means, is a list, basically. So you check all the items that are there, and you can trade them from wherever you want to whoever you want. This one is just trading between characters, in a way you might be familiar with if you've played the GBA games, for example. This one brings you to the shop where you can sell and buy stuff. You can sell anything, you can buy iron weapons. I think they're at the normal price. I like how Kaga got back to liking axes again somehow by making axes half price here. No wonder Orson is so good. And then you've got an ability to put things in the convoy. So Ami means depositing things, and Sits weird stuff takes stuff out, and MS means discarding things, and that's it. And this is also a menu to discard things. So that's all there is to items. I'm explaining all this because this patch isn't very straightforward. There's more patches, but you kind of have to choose between having the menus translated and having the story translated, and I chose the story, and I'm also just more familiar with this patch. So then press select to get back to this place. Here you can pick units. I already made my picks here. Leaf, Finn, Orson, Bronan, Laura, Safi, and Hicks. You can see that Asphalt and Fergus have this weird Japanese untranslated sign here that, for example, Hicks doesn't have. That means they're fatigued. I pointed out before where the fatigue stat is, but if you're not familiar, it's the 60 in this, below his movement of 7. And during the prep screen, if a unit's fatigue exceeds their maximum HP, then they cannot participate in the chapter. So if you're seeing that a unit is getting high on fatigue during a chapter, you're going to have to consider, do I really want them to participate in the next map, or am I okay with letting them get fatigued? Now, for most of the game, fatigue is really a non-factor, for most units at least, because, player HP is pretty high, and, one round of combat is 1 point of fatigue for the most part. So it doesn't affect the units all that much. Like, if a unit like Asphalt or Fergus fights like 30 times, then yeah, sure, they'll get close to fatiguing. But generally, you don't fight all that much in this game, especially past this point. Master's pretty combat heavy, but after that, not a whole lot of combat. And there's a lot of maps where you just don't need to deploy someone. For example, due to the whole indoor-outdoor structure, someone like Fergus, he's generally only coming to outdoor chapters, and for indoor chapters he can reset his fatigue, because once you don't participate in a map, your fatigue resets to 0. But it does heavily affect staff units like Safi, for example, because her HP is pretty low, and staffs are more punishing for your fatigue. I think using a heal is like 1 fatigue, but higher staffs give up more fatigue. Like you can take like 3 or 4 or 5 fatigue just by using a higher end staff, so it's pretty big for Safi and other staff users. So right now, Asphalt and Fergus are at 60 fatigue, and Nana is like right on time. She has 20 fatigue on 20 HP, so I'm going to give her a rest for this chapter so that she can participate in the next chapter and a couple of ones after that as well. And it's also why I'm deciding not to deploy everyone, is I don't need fatigue on everyone. So let's take a look at the map before we start properly. The boss will appear soon. I think I'll actually make the map get going so you have a better idea of where my units are. So let's just look at the story first. This is so unstructured. Purple Dragon Mountain. So this is Carry-On. And this is Purple Dragon Mountain. This guy has a mention. It counts. Oh no, bandits. They're attacking the villages. Let's help the bandits. Dakdar the bandit. Okay, so we'll talk about Carrion first, because he just got introduced to us. This is the guy. Cavalier. Pretty good class in most games. This is one of the worst games to be a Cavalier in, probably, because there are penalties to being mounted, such as the indoor chapters forcing you to dismount. But, you know, for casual players, I think Carrion is pretty decent. It's really when you're playing Thracia faster, you're familiar with the game, then you probably know that Carrion later on is... I guess I'll start by saying his bases are pretty bad, but his growths are really good. So, and at this point you have several scrolls, and since he's level 1, he levels up pretty quickly. And he has a really good pursuit critical, I believe it's 4 or 5. I'll check that. But, you know, he can become really good at combat, but it takes effort, and you already have a lot of units that can be good at combat with less effort. And the difference between a good combat and a really good combat unit is kind of small in this game, because the enemies are pretty bad. The weapons you get is really good, and pursuit critical is just such a broken mechanic that you do not need overkill combat. So, and to make it worse, Carrion is forced to dismount later in the game quite a bit, and when he's dismounted, he's not quite as good. So, if you like raising units from scratch to make them good, then sure, Carrion is okay. But I generally don't use Carrion anymore. He does have a movement star, but his weapon levels are pretty shit actually. Just E swords and D in lances. He does have a pretty important conversation in 2 chapters coming up, so I'm hoping to keep him alive until then. Gets me a pretty good item. Another really good thing about Carrion, funnily enough, is his starting position. He is closer than any of your other units, regardless of where they're deployed in the prep screen. You cannot really change your unit's order in the prep screen, other than by deploying different units, different configurations. If it ever comes up in detail, I'll talk about it, but if you've seen the 0% run that I did with Dandan, or that Dandan did while I commentated on it, you'll know it's pretty complicated. Anyway, this chapter is just really fighting bandits, nothing too special. The boss also looks pretty weak, but his inventory and his class hint at what's to come. Not that he can promote, but he is a Dragon Knight, but a dismounted one. But on turn 16, if WOD is correct, he will mount. And this is significant because it makes him a lot stronger. And in order to access 8X, the guy in the chapter after this, you have to capture this guy. And of course you want to take his stuff if you do that. But if you don't manage to do that before turn 16, then he gets on his mount and you can no longer capture him. So you want to hurry up just a little bit. It's not that hard to reach him before then. I've actually never seen him mount in my entire life. Also, Marty is here at the party, so we're going to re-recruit him. You can do that with Halvin, Orson, or just capturing him. Capturing him can be kind of tough because he has 15 build, but I think I'll just talk to him with Orson. It's the easiest way. First, we're going to have to get some of these goons out of the way. I deployed Bronan, of course, because, you guys all love Bronan, so if it's an easy chapter like that, I have no problem at all being a little nice in that regard. So I'll get carry on an Iron Sword, because the Steel Lance is pretty heavy. I don't think he even doubles the bandits with it. And I'll put him here, and he should survive, right? 16 attack. It's kind of dicey. It's kind of dicey. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of dicey. He is supported by Leaf, interestingly enough. Is this in range? I think I may already have overexposed Carry On. But, these bandits can't hit anything, so we're fine, right? Movement Star? No? Okay. Okay, so here's Gomez. Boss of the next chapter. He's got work to do. So Rume is a Thracian mercenary that was deployed by Gomez. Okay, please don't kill Carry On. Yeah. I need to calm down with this overexposure stuff. That's not cool. That's not how you start a breather chapter. think if the hunters don't have too much attack, he can survive both. Yeah, unless this guy has like +5 attack, I think he's okay. Like every weapon in this chapter poisons you. Wow, nice attack rate. Okay, let's actually start checking if someone survives before moving them. That sounds like a good move. Oh, I'm in a bit of a pickle regarding Safi because I really want to promote her. Or have her hit a stab soon, but I don't know if I can do it without either a lot of resource dedication, like burning up all my physics, or giving her like elite manual and the night proof. Kind of torn on that. I'm considering grinding her up actually, but I don't really want to grind in like a challenge run. That kind of defeats the point. Anyway, can Bronan get a kill here? Looks like he cannot because he doesn't double this guy. He has too much speed. But this guy he can kill if he gets adept. No, actually he's a crit. Wow. Bronan is a very good unit. Hicks does double this guy, strangely enough. Even with the steel axe, wow. Nice work, Hicks. Okay, well let's just attack with Ronan and hope it works. Hope he does something. Yeah, 69, very funny. Okay, that's... Oh, nice, I was hoping for that. Glorious Ronan. I have a scroll at hand. I don't really want to micromanage scrolls though, that's really tedious. But it's also, I think, yeah, Safi has my Hazel scroll, and I want to move Safi elsewhere, so I'm just gonna take the skill with the scroll he has. If he hits, that is. I should move Leaf first. Wow, sick. Sick. He is back, everyone. Ronan is back. I have never used Ronan besides the run where I promoted literally everyone. Not a point of magic, why not? I did give him the City Scroll. No way. I was gonna joke about this. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Okay. Okay, I'm with you guys now. I was gonna use him as a joke, but now I am seriously going to use Ronan for this entire fucking run. Let's go. Okay. Marty has 1-2 range. I can take advantage of this by luring him. Let's see. I want to get rid of all these enemies. So I'm gonna take one with Finn. Actually, don't want to capture this guy. Not particularly, actually. I could take him off with Carry On or something, though. The most important thing for Finn is to get enough EXP to promote. I don't necessarily need him promoted for this chapter, but I want him to be promoted before the prep screen of chapter 9. Well, he's not getting jack for EXP. That's bad news. Okay. Since I captured him, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll lure him over this turn. And Carry On needs healing badly. So I'll just get rid of this hunter with the Puji. Or even the Iron Axe. Doesn't really make a difference to me. Can always count on Orson to get rid of some guy. Oh my god. I have a 9 movement Ronan, and he's only gotten like 2 or 3 level ups. What the hell is wrong with the world? Okay, I'll heal Carry On. Or we'll try at least. Well, glad I didn't really take a risk there. See if Hicks can get this. Oh, lovely, another poisoned person. I don't really mind being poisoned so much, but the animation just kind of annoys me. Okay, well, Carry On's not going to die to poison this turn, so I could just take this guy's bow. Watch what happens with this poison bow. See, the poison weapons, when you get them, they turn into iron weapons, so I don't believe it's possible for FE5 playable characters to poison enemies. Well, pretty sure I'm safe. Here comes Marty. I like how he's attacking Orson. Good choice. Yay, EXP. Okay, I'm gonna skip poison animations. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Let's give Safi another go. What I really want to do is just heal grind Safi to A staff so I don't have to waste a night proof on her, but I feel dirty doing it. I'm definitely not doing it on camera, that's for sure. I'm gonna take this deal with Finn. I'm actually gonna dismount Finn, I think. Because I'm pretty paranoid about not getting enough EXP on him. Let's get our Marty party back. I actually don't like that meme, but whatever. Hey, it's Marty. You just attacked me with a hand axe. Oh, no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Is this the only time you hear this music in the game? I think it might be. Oh god. Prepare to die. This is a really stupid conversation, to be honest. Poor Marty. Alright. You come here and fight me, boy. I have an iron sword, right? Yeah. I'm gonna give, like, all these kills to Finn. These villages are pretty good, by the way. Look at this movement. Jeez. Come on, Bronan, let's get a kill. Let's get it. Bronan is the most mobile person in my army at this point. And the most savage, apparently. Wow. Did one of you guys jinx my Ronan or something? Holy god. Holy god. Okay, we're inching closer and closer. I think one more kill will do it, or at least one more fight. One of the village guarding ones or something. Okay, if carry on crits he dies, if not I can kill him with Ronan, I think. 14, 9, yeah. Kind of a complicated prep screen. Do you guys want me to do a rundown of what the prep screen looks like, or not the prep screen, the battle forecast menu? Because I've been thinking of doing that, but I'm not sure if you guys need it at this point or not. I think if I was going to do that, I should have probably done it earlier, but if you guys still want it, I'll consider it. Come on, Ronan. Nope. Sorry, not good enough. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we'll try again. Wow. This is so funny. Bronan, come on. Yes. It's so fun killing things with bad units. And with Ronan. Yes. Yes. Magic. Oh my god. Everything. Everything. Oh. Okay, now I can use steel bows, so everything is good now. Too bad it weighs him down to like 4 speed, but you know, the thought counts. Yeah, see, Bronan has like an E rank in bows at base level, but now he can use the steel bow. It weighs 12, he has 7 build. Not very good. Alright, well, let's see, is this guy worth capturing? I'd like an olive elder area, I guess, but it's kind of tough to do. Maybe I'll feed it to Finn. Nah, Finn can get by with killing someone else. I'll just Poochie this guy. Who needs healing? All of you guys need healing. Come here, Safi. I'm really considering using Physic here to speed things up. You'll also notice that I have the Paragon Elite Manual on Safi. Okay, I'll take that. I forgot if she gets double XP for doing this. I know she gets double staff XP, so that's good. Fun fact, if you leave Marty with an empty inventory, he will try to visit the armory that the Brigand is on to buy new weapons. And I think he doesn't do it with your gold. Wrecked. Okay, now I can probably easily capture this guy. I'm definitely gonna do that. What turn are we on? Yeah, easy peasy. I don't think I should have done this square, but whatever. Leaf support isn't in range, but it's alright. I think I should have brought a Night Proof if I had another one, and I think I got one last chapter. I should have brought it to promote Finn now. Now I'm going to have to use the bosses, which means I cannot have Finn promoted against the boss. It's not a very good level up, but I really cannot be picky at this point. Oh, never mind. That's a good level up. Oh my god. This is going to help in chapter 10, I think. It's going to help quite a lot there. That's cool. Wow, I got 2 movement levels in 1 chapter. Ridiculous. I guess we'll help Orson get closer to promotion then. Nah, screw it. All these kills are Ronans. Hurry up and heal. Nice. Not that Safi's level ups matter a whole lot. I think Safi's like the only character in the game that has like a 0% movement level up. Great. Wow, he doubles with the steel bow. Come on. I can't wait until I get the Brave Bow. Movement star? No. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna buy some door keys. Those are really good. Wow, I can only buy 3? Damn. Can I steal a steel lance? Yeah, I think I can. I think I'm gonna do it too. Screw the steel lance. I want door keys. I want like 4. 5 or 6, whatever. I want a lot of door keys. Can never have too many door keys in this game. I already have 3 in my convoy. So I should have enough for most of the game now. Nice. Thanks for all your stuff. Now, bye. And Laura needs to borrow a scroll for someone. I think I'll have her take Finn's. Because I've got a pretty funny strat from Yellow Hello that I want to try out. It's gonna take Safi about 50 heals to get to where I want her to be. So, kind of torn. I think I'll decide what I'm gonna do with her next chapter. Just gonna make sure she doesn't get fatigued now. And then she'll rest during chapter 9. Let's see. Not gonna spoil my strat quite yet. But I need to check something.